Hello, my name is Barry, and I'm from Burkina Faso, a country located in West Africa at the northern part of Ghana and Ivory Coast. When I was 19, I had to start working as an elementary school teacher, giving up my ambition to enter the university because I couldn't support financially my academic projects. But when I started working as a teacher in rural areas, I realized how lucky I was. Yes, I was lucky compared to all these kids who couldn't have access to elementary level of education. And among those who could have access to education, only a few of them could reach junior high school. Then I felt motivated to resume with my academic studies, using my salary to afford my school fees. But not everyone has the chance to have a self-funding means in order to achieve his or her dreams. Referring to UNICEF, the United Nations Children Fund statistics of 2008-2012, literacy rate, those who can read and write in Burkina Faso, for men between 15 to 24 years of age was 46.7% against 33.1% for women the same age. This means that almost half of the people in Burkina Faso cannot read or write, and only 3% of girls and 3% of boys are able to be enrolled in kindergarten. In addition to that, the net enrollment rate in primary school for boys is 61.1 against 53.8 for girls, and the net enrollment rate in junior high school is 19.4 for boys against 15.5 for girls. Considering this data, we can notice that the literacy rate in Burkina Faso is very low, that less than 40% of the kids can have access to junior high school, and that at all the levels, girls are still lagging behind. But what can we do to promote access to education for all in this world? Thinking about this question leads me to wonder, what can I do to increase the enrollment capacity in my country? And that is what inspires me, a vision to make a democratic and egalitarian world, a world where all the kids can have access to education. Yes, as you know, education is the cornerstone of development. It is the key to individual development, a key to a nation development, a key to a prosperous world. And that's why education is a global challenge. Yes, access to education is a global challenge, and as such, it should not be the only responsibility of governments. All of us, as citizens of the nation, as citizens of the world, we should have something to do. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm dreaming of putting up schools in order to increase the enrollment capacity of my country. This seems to be a huge project, though not impossible. As the responsible of an association, I already have my little experience about it. We sponsored the launch of 300 students, and this was a way to reduce the number of droppings out in my country. But access should not be our sole objective. We should also be concerned with maintaining children at school as long as possible, and also be concerned with quality. Maintaining is important because on the way, many of enrolled kids abandon to help their parents work or get involved in gold panning activities. And quality because in my country, we are more focused on the transmission of knowledge, on the development of the brain, forgetting the body and the heart. But human beings should be educated as a whole. Knowledge, know-how and good attitudes should be given to children in order to produce balanced people who have peace of mind, peace of heart, and peace of body. In order to do so, I'm dreaming of putting up an education center, a center which will welcome teachers and students. As for students, they will come to this center and learn languages, their history, their culture, but also ICT. They will also learn how to be global citizens in order to create a global understanding. As far as teachers are concerned, they will come and learn new teaching methods. Methods that will divorce with teacher-centered methods. Methods that will help students to learn how to learn. Yes, they will learn how to teach these kids how to learn. Because in the current world, we need people who are self-reliant, self-confident, and can achieve self-training for a lifelong education. And because I know this is a long way to go, I'm trying to give to myself a sustainable background. And that's why I'm currently in Japan in order to learn about the Japanese education system. And as the responsible of an association, we are trying to collect funds in order to achieve this dream. I am convinced that if everyone is given the chance to develop his or her dormant talent, we can achieve a wonderful world. That was all about my vision that I wanted to share with you. Together, we can make a better world. Thank you.